This call is now being recorded.
Hey, Mykell, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for making the time. How's your day been?
It's been great so far. Just got home from work.
All right. Well, I won't keep you long, so you can eat your dinner or whatever you want to call it.
It's okay.
So, if you would, first of all, say and spell your first and last name for me, please.
Mykell, Mykell. And then last name is Harris, Harris.
Okay. Now, when did you start working with Boys to Men?
It was back in 2014.
Okay.
So far I've been there for 7 years.
So, why did you start with the program?
Well, my mom had got me into the group. She was looking around to see, like, I just know she got me into the group. She messaged him and she put me in the group, and ever since it's been great. You know, it made me a better man. I was doing things that I thought I would never do, like go to all these places I never thought I would go, like to Panthers games. Like we did everything in that group. We do everything in that group.
Well, what are some of the things that you remember? You know, maybe not. What were some of the places you remember the most?
Well, we'll do an internship before I started working where I'm at now. I used to be in an internship, and we'll go to dealerships, and they'll talk about different things. It'll be like a little class session, and then after that, they'll let us get into the cars, view the cars, and sometimes they'll let us like ride in the cars with them. And that's how I got into like Mykell. That's how I met some of these people that I already knew at the dealership, and so far working for them, it's been great. But we do internships. We also, yeah.
You also what?
We also we travel, like we travel. We go to baseball games. We go to we went to a Hornets game a long time ago. We do a lot of things in a group, and
So,
we also have.
I guess, you know, why did your mom feel like she wanted to get you into a group at all?
Because I guess she didn't want me to like be in the streets, if that makes sense, or because she just wanted me to be a better man, and I understand that. And Boys to Men can make you a better man.
In what ways did it help you? I mean, when I'm talking about what ways did it help you, I think I'm, you know, more than just activities and things, because I know that Tim told me that you know, you had originally had some, you know, when you first came on, you had a little bit of struggles with some. He didn't go into any detail, but he did say, you know, early on when you were younger, you had a little bit of this and that. So how do you feel that it made you personally better and grow? What were some of those things that those mentors, that you feel you got the most from those mentors?
I'll have to say, that's kind of a hard question. You said what I have got from the mentors?
Yeah, I mean, you said that it has made you a better man. So I'm curious, besides, you know, activities and all of those things, that some of those men have made you what you are today. So I'm curious, what things did you do you feel now that you're older, what things do you feel that you learned from them?
I learned how to be successful in life and learn. Like I said earlier, they really taught me a lot of things that I never thought like I would know. You know, we usually have class sessions during our like our days when I used to go. We'll just sit down, talk about a lot of things, like what's going on in the world, and it changed me because right now, I got a lot of accomplishments. Like I got a lot of goals completed, and yeah.
So what were some of those conversations that you feel helped you out the most? That you know, just sitting around having guy talks. What were some of those things that you feel helped you out the most?
Those conversations was like, well, for one, Mr. Fowler always made sure that I was good, and he had some deep conversations with me before, like one-on-one conversations.
Mm-hmm. Any of those you'd like to share with me?
Basically, he just said that I just want you to do good in life. I want you to do good, and it's kind of like a father. Like Mr. Fowler is like, he's like a father to me, and you know, he had some conversations that nobody else would have with me. Like he made sure I was, like I said, make sure I was good, make sure that he always checked up on me and everything. And we just had some deep conversations about achieving my goals. Like what do I want to do in life? What do I want to achieve? And how am I going to be successful by doing that? And we just had those kind of talks, and so far it has helped me. It's helped me a lot. And I never thought I'd be working for Hendrick ever, or Metro Tech. So I only got to buy this job from him because I used to, we did internships at the dealership. So ever since then, like those conversations really paid off. Like he really helped me a lot.
So why don't you tell me about him, and how do you feel that he's impacted your life? Because it sounds like he really has.
Mr. Fowler, he's the best mentee, in my opinion. He's the best mentee. Like he will teach you a lot of things. He'll let you know, like, hey, you know, I'm checking up on you, see how you're doing. Like, my dad doesn't even do that. You know, he's actually like a father figure to me, and I cherish every moment with him. I'm glad he's a part of my life, including Mr. Keith too. Mr. Keith's another mentee. He's helped me a lot too. I appreciate both of them because I don't know where I'll be without them today. Like,
oh, really?
I would never be.
So when you say that, it makes me wonder. I mean, how do you think that your life would have been different for you without the two of them?
If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be working in Metro Tech at all. Like, I wouldn't even be interested in working for Hendrick dealership at all. But they pushed me to the right path. Um, they both made sure I was straight. They always check up on me. Even if I'm busy, they'll still Mr. Keeper send a text, and Mr. Fowler send a text too to check up on me, see if I'm good. And I remember one day he called me out of nowhere saying that, "Hey, how you been? Are you good?" And I told him, yes, I just been working, and I actually want to be a mentee to go coach, to go teach the little kids too. I talked to him about that a long time ago. So I want to be a mentee too, to help the kids out as well.
Absolutely. So what do you think that what do you think that, I mean, there's got to be a ton of things that you can share with, those kids who are coming up, the next generation. So what do you think that you might be able to share with some of those kids that, that older people might not know? Because, there's always this generational thing, and, a lot of times we listen to people who are around our own age a little bit better. So what do you think some of those things that, once, if you do start mentoring in the program, what do you think some of those things that you might be able to share with some of those younger kids?
Like back when I was in the group?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just give them like a big message saying, anything you want to do in this life, you can always do. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it, because it's always possible. I'll just tell them to stay focused. Don't let nobody get in your way, in your direction that you're trying to go. Just achieve your goal and be successful. You can do whatever you want to do.
Do you feel like there's a lot of negative out there that kind of could hold kids back a little bit more?
Can you give me an example of that?
Well, I'm just wondering, you said, don't let anybody hold you back. So I'm wondering if you believe that there are some negative things out there that might hold people back, or do you just think it's sometimes people get in your head and when you say you can achieve anything,
yeah. Basically, what I mean by that is, don't let nobody tell you, "Oh, hey, you can't do this because you're not good enough." In my mind, I'm thinking that you can do this. Anything is possible.
Mm-hmm.
And just pick something you want to do in life and stick to it. If you want to be an actor, stick to it. You can be anything. I'll tell you, you can be anything in this life.
So, I'm looking back at, some of your pictures you sent me. So, I'm thinking about that little kid under the Christmas tree. You're good. I mean, you feel like this is just the starting point for you, right?
Yeah, just the beginning for me.
Yeah. So, what's your hope for what's next for you? I think it's awesome that you want to mentor the next ones. I mean, there's nothing like, helping the next ones up, because you always get a great give back once you do something good for somebody else. So, there's that. So what's your hope for, what's next for you?
It could be anything.
Yeah.
Well, as a kid, I always wanted to be an actor. So I wanted to get into the acting business. And that's like, as a little kid, I used to watch movies. I always talked about acting since I was a little kid, but I just haven't took it serious. like I'm trying to take it now.
Oh, good. Okay. All right.
I always wanted to be an actor, and you know, yeah, that was my dream, to be a successful actor.
Very cool. Anything else that you thought about that you'd like to add, or I think it's been great talking with you and finding out your backstory. Were you born in Charlotte?
Yes, I was born and raised in Charlotte.
Okay.
I got all my family is down here in Charlotte.
All right. Where'd you go to high school?
Malley Creek High School.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right. All right. So I am good. I'm going to give Mr. Fowler a call sometime this week and write this up. It's just great. I'm so glad. I've been a big fan of him and the foundation and all the great stuff that they're doing, and it's just a joy to talk with somebody who's had a great experience with them. I know most of them do, so congratulations. I'm really happy for you, and I will.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's just super. I'm really, really happy for you. So once I get this written up, I'll send it along your way. I know at your age you're not a Facebook guy, but I will send you a link.
No, I think on Facebook sometimes, but not like that.
No, I understand. But we'll also have it on WSOCTV.com, so I can send you a link from there too. All right?
Okay.
If it's okay, if I have any more questions, I'll just give you a buzz, but I think that I have everything that I need.
Okay, thank you.
All right, sir. You have a great evening, all right?
You too.
All right, bye-bye.